Hi YouTube, Neil here with FaceliftInteriors. Welcome back to our channel. So in this week's video, we're going to show you how to make a bed frame and headboard from scratch. The style that we used on the headboard is fluted or channel tufted. We've done this in previous videos. This time you'll see it on an actual bed frame. The headboard isn't very high because of where it went in the customer's house. Any higher and it would have gone above the windowsill. So everything we've done on this headboard was custom designed and custom made. So we're going to show you each phase step by step, from cutting wood, foaming, assembling the frame, upholstery, the whole lot. So as always, if you like upholstery tips and tricks, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can see each time we put a new video up. So let's get into this video. This is how to make a headboard and bed frame from scratch. Action!
In today's video, darling, we're going to be doing a headboard. Very luxurious, very beautiful.
So in today's video, we're going to be making a bespoke bed frame from scratch. So I'm going to show you what I'm using. That is a sheet of 12mm MDF that I'm going to use for the backboard of the headboard frame. That needs to be cut down to 154.5. The mattress is 150, so I had the 4.5 centimeters for the 18mm MDF on the sides. I've got some 18mm MDF here that I've had pre-cut to 27 centimeters, and I've got 3cm legs, and then we've got some battens here because I've got to put some battens around the frame, obviously for the slats to sit on. Then the headboard's going to be fixed to the wall, and then the two sides are going to hook on, and then the end's going to hook on. So this is a king size headboard frame. The mattress is 150 by 200, so the length is going to be 202. We're going to cut these lengths 202. The end is going to be 154.5, as is the headboard. So we're going to start cutting all that stuff down. Then we'll start putting it all together, putting the battens on, and hopefully it will all start coming together. Hopefully it helps you guys out if you want to try this at home. What I'm doing is I'm just clamping this down. See here, I'm about 1 millimeter away because I'm allowing for the blade, because the blade will cut about 1 millimeter off as well. So this is our bed side panel. This is our hinge that we're going to use. So these are 8.5 centimeters. I'm going to start cutting some battens to go down the sides for our struts to sit on. So what I've just done is I've cut my batten to run up side here. So this is the end piece. So when the middle support strut comes down, it's just going to sit in there like so. So what I've done is I've worked out my measurements, divided this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces, and it came to 19.3. So if I cut each piece of wood 19, so once the padding's on it, the fabric and the dacron, it should finish about 19. So that should be perfect. So, right. So those are our flutes marked out. Now we're going to go and cut these flutes. Right guys, so what we're doing now is we're just going to cut our fabric, and I'm going to run this, and what I mean by that is this is a velvet. So normally that would be the top. You can see the pile, the smooth side runs down, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it around the sides. Reason being is because I don't want any joins on the sides of the fabric, on the sides of the bed. So I'm going to run the sides, and then the top, the headboard, we're not going to run. So what we're doing is we're going 18 by 88 for the two long pieces, the two long sides of the bed. Right guys, so what we're doing now is we are upholstering the side of this bed. So you saw me cut the fabric. So I've laid it on, made sure I've got it all in the right place. So what I'm doing is I started in the middle, I'm just gonna work my way back, shall we say. Now what I try and do now is I try and make sure, see that I've got about 2 inches of fabric here. Try and keep that the same all the way along. Right, so I'm just doing the end now. We're going to pull it nice and tight. You don't have to have any pleats on the bottom, which is wunderbar. So on here, I'm going to do a black lining that comes down to here. So it's going to be back tacked along the top, down to here, stapled off. Then I'm going to wrap it over here and then fold it down to the bottom again. So you don't see any MDF or any wood. So these are next panels we're going to be upholstering. So I'm just going to measure these 15 by 28, and then the end ones should be a bit longer really. Right, so what I've done guys is I've lined up my panel, I've made sure it's flush at the top, and I've used my pin gun to pin in from the back. So now what I'm going to do is just, now I need to start pulling my fabric round. So what I'm doing here, this end, just going to pull that down. Also here, I don't want all this excess fabric, so I know through experience how much fabric I need to get rid of. Right, so now to make a nice finish on the top, so I'm just going to cut away loads of that excess fabric. So you get a nice clean finish there. Right guys, so what we're doing here is we're going to put some Velcro on this end panel. Right guys, so this is our middle, and this is our middle support for the bed. So you can see here we've got two legs coming down. They are glued and screwed. Then we put some Velcro on the top so the struts don't move around. What we're going to do now, you saw we put the Velcro on all around the bed frame. What we're going to do here, on two of them, we're going to put a strip all the way along. And that is for the two ends because I want them to stay in place. And this is going to give you strength at the top, because you either sit at the top of the headboard or the bottom majority of the time. You do sit in the middle, to be fair, but this is just to give it strength at the top and the bottom. So then the rest of them, we're just going to put a strip on the end and then a strip in the middle. And then we go.